I'm here at the Arboretum, which is over by James Madison University here in Harrisonburg. It's a beautiful university park, city park kind of thing. Carolyn has a photo shoot here later in the month, so we're kind of doing a recon. This video today is about criticism. You know, my channel has actually expanded and grown. We have like close to 3,000 subscribers now, which is really cool, and the comment sections are blowing up. But now I have to face criticism in the comments. So what does a YouTube creator do with 3,000 subscribers and growing? How do we deal with criticism? Cry like a baby. There's no crying on YouTube. Just kidding, there's actually a lot of crying on YouTube. So when I first started making YouTube videos, I really didn't know what I wanted to make. I had all these different ideas, and yeah, I was just kind of like throwing them all out there one at a time, willy-nilly, like to see what I wanted to do. I had all these different influences and people that I liked. I liked different kinds of videos. I liked it all. I loved YouTube, especially when I first started making videos. I loved all kinds of different YouTube creators and the different things they had to say, the different way they captured video. I thought it was all cool. Now here's one thing I've noticed on YouTube is that you can't make everyone happy. You may have a video that does, I don't know, 50,000 views or whatever, which was great for my channel. I was very thankful. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna make everybody happy. YouTube was almost like therapy for me, making YouTube videos, I should say, because I was in a corporate job that I absolutely hated, and YouTube just became this great place to create videos and just kind of escape that situation in my head. And for some people, criticism is just the way they communicate. Everything that they say is kind of critical. And those kind of people, they're never gonna leave a comment on your YouTube channel that says, hey, I liked this and this and this. They're just gonna tell you what they don't like, and some of those people end up subscribing, and they're actually nice people. They just have a critical eye, and that's what they share. I think it's true that if YouTube is given a voice and a platform for creators all over the world, it's also given a forum to critical-minded people who enjoy breaking down what they're seeing creators create and telling them how they feel about it. The truth is that the internet, not just YouTube, but the internet as a whole, has given a lot of people a voice. A really good friend of mine, Jamie Kennedy, great football coach, used to coach football with him way back 15, 20 years ago. He used to say that it's never the lies that'll hurt you. It's the truth, critical truth, that hurts. For me, it is absolutely necessary not to look at any type of criticism on YouTube or anything that I do in my life and look at it as always a bad thing. Yes, there are people who are just critical, and there are jerks out there too, just mean people who say stuff to be mean, and they just like to stir controversy and make things ugly. But at the end of the day, if enough people are saying something, there's something wrong with something or something needs to be fixed, maybe, just maybe, you should or I should address those things and fix them. I mean, it's just a possibility, just saying. Look, I'm definitely not a business Mongol by any stretch of the imagination, but even by the business model, if you get feedback, enough feedback on particular things, you might want to address those particular things because it's good advice, even if some people are kind of mean about it. One of the things people tell me all the time is that I talk too fast. I just think that's crazy. There's no possible way that I talk too fast. Me talk too fast? Really? Okay, that might be a little true. And the truth is that when I was doing hiking videos and stuff and I'm walking through the mountains, I was out of shape, more so than I even am now. And so I would edit out myself breathing hard, and so that even makes it sound like I'm talking faster on the videos. But even with the voiceovers, a lot of times I was learning to edit, still learning to edit, and I would cut too close to each other, and that made it worse, you know, so it's hysterical. Am I still recording? I'm still recording. And what's funny about some of the critical responses I've gotten from my YouTube videos lately, this is what is so hilarious, is that I was worried for the past couple of years about, I'm always doing these vlogs with my phone, I want better equipment, but nobody's really talking about the phone or needing better equipment. They're talking about things that I can fix. But you're not gonna get better at anything if you don't listen to some criticism and just accept it. I think when I was younger, that kept me from doing a lot of things, is if you didn't get that instant gratification of, oh, this is a great job, this is wonderful. If you didn't get that, then I would quit, or I would just run away from it. And as I've gotten older, I've realized it's more valuable sometimes to get the criticism. Not everybody that's complimenting you when you do something that may or may not be amazing, not everybody means it. I've learned that. Some people are just trying to be nice. Some of my worst videos have gotten some of the greatest compliments, and they're terrible, and I'm thinking this person is either being nice or they have no taste. It's just reality. You know, there's also those things that are really, really weird that I'm trying to work on, and maybe you guys can help me in the comments here if a lot of people watch these videos Maybe they'll watch this one because they're watching other videos. Anyway, the volume of the music in these videos, and it's weird. I absolutely love music. Even YouTube's canned music, I enjoy listening to it. I love music. And so a lot of times the music, and this is gonna sound really stupid to some people, I'm sure maybe nobody is gonna get this. A lot of times the music is, I'm trying to tell a story with the music too, but I've noticed that there are a lot of comments about the mix isn't right. Now I know that several videos ago, I went through this phase where I couldn't get my microphone on my Mac to match up with the editing software that I have. It always sounded crazy, like the treble was up too high, and it was the type of I want to call it filter for lack of a better word that I was using. It just didn't work. But still, the music mix is very difficult sometimes to get right. It's at least from the software that I'm using or whatever. But at the same time, I go back to some of the videos where I've received criticism for that, and I'm just like, no, that's how I wanted it to sound. And so then you're like, where do you draw the line of listening to criticism and going, no, dude, that's just who I am. That's just what I do. This thing is just so ugly. I'm just kidding, it's really cool. I like it. It's really cool. I think the real creative geniuses, whoever they are, and if you're a creative genius watching this, thank you for watching. I think the real creative geniuses probably are always trying to find that balance between listening to criticism and just doing it the way their instinct tells them to do. I'm not a creative genius, but I play one on TV. That is a tall tree, very big. I think the other crazy thing is that you can tell people in your videos 50 times, check the links in the description for where I got this information. And it's like nobody does. I do. Every now and then I'll check a creator's links to see what they got going on. And sometimes it's really cool and sometimes they don't do that. I do. I put links in the description, even in this video. So check out the links in the description. Tell you what, I would much rather hear valid criticism, valuable criticism I should say, than not have any views at all. I would much rather people watch videos, some like them, some don't. And if more people don't like a video than like a video, I either need to say, well, that's the way it is, or change my strategy a little bit, or maybe both. But things have definitely changed on YouTube over the past, I don't know, year. Conspiracy theories, conspiracy videos, well, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna probably make less or fewer, if any, conspiracy-oriented videos. People take them too seriously. I never wanted my conspiracy videos to be taken seriously, but people do. They take them seriously because there are a lot of YouTube creators that deal with conspiracies, and maybe they come to the channel or whatever and they get mad. I'm not exactly sure. If you make a conspiracy video that's just for fun, it's tongue-in-cheek, it's a good time, you're having fun, people take it much too seriously. When I first started my YouTube channel, I wanted it to be like Rick Steves, and that wasn't working. And if you don't know who Rick Steve is, there will be a link in the, I'm upside down, I think. I don't know. If you don't know who Rick Steve is, I'll put a link in the description. It's kind of cool. I know people say things like, haters are gonna hate, but you know what? Not everybody that's critical of what you do is a hater. Some of them may actually see potential and they're telling you what you're doing wrong so you can fix it. Yeah. So my Cumberland Tunnel conspiracy video in the past few weeks, I want to say like 20-some thousand hits, views, and just an onslaught of criticism, just boiling it on. The video's like well over a year old, and I don't know why it just suddenly got all those video hits, people watching it, people thumbs down in it, commenting. It was crazy. All these people talking about the video all at once. I was like, how did this happen? It's a conspiracy, I tell you. I don't know. I just know that my views increased by like, I don't know how many thousand, and that's really cool. But it also means that more people are exposed to the work, which means you're opening yourself up for more criticism. And the truth is it may not be that great of a video. In fact, I don't think it's that great of a video. I've gone back and watched it. I'm like, it's okay, maybe. I mean, I've made better videos is what I'm saying. You know, I made better videos. But at the time, it was my best video. That's what's funny. And I don't want to be too attached to at the time. At the time, it was definitely my best video. I was so proud of that video. I'm like, this is the greatest video ever. I love this video, man. And if I'd had all that criticism right after that video, it'd have probably crushed me, wounded my heart. Nah, probably not. But still, I gotta listen to what some of the critics saying. They say, you're all over the place in your video. One guy said something about definitely some ADD food. And I'm like, I don't even know what that means. You hear all that traffic? Why didn't they build this park somewhere else? Some park You have to walk uphill and stuff. Why do they have all these trees at this park and flowers? It's so stupid. I think one of the funniest comments that I got, and it really wasn't what the comment said, it was my response in my head. They said, I watched 3 minutes of this video and fell asleep. And I'm thinking, I'm glad I could help you sleep. And did you keep it playing while you were falling asleep? Because that helps me. Thank you so much. Maybe I need to put jump scares in my video. Arboretum. I thought it was Arboretum. I really did. But it's Arboretum. Trees and stuff. So how do I deal with criticism? Well, first of all, I ask myself, is it possible that the criticism is true? And if it's true, can I fix it? And if I can fix it, well, it's probably a good idea to try to fix it. And if I can't or don't know how to fix it, I keep plugging away until I can fix it. And sometimes that does lead to more criticism, especially with the whole music thing in the videos. Doesn't mean that I stop putting music in the videos. It just means that when I get time, I've got to figure out how to make that work so people don't complain so much. But not all criticism is bad. And criticism that's just for the sake of criticizing, I just let that go in one ear and out the other and don't worry about it. My name is Bill Marion from Harrisonburg, Virginia. This is A Nose for Life. If you have time, check out a few of these other videos.